Hi there, good morning everyone, and to the rest of the world, good afternoon, good evening. My daughter is awake so early. Um, just want to say welcome to Let's Talk Live, and today we do have two moms. One is from Quebec and one is from California, who will share their journey through this digital business. So I'll introduce you to um, a mom, which is from California. Hi there, good morning, Ivy.
Morning. Hi.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. All right. And our second guest for today is Rula. Hi, good
Hi,
morning, Rula. How are
Grace.
you?
Hi, Ivy. Good morning.
Good morning, Rula.
Good morning.
How are you today, Rula?
I'm great, actually. The beautiful weather outside, and I'm relaxing at home.
That's good. All right. Actually, the purpose of this interview that we have, because we do have some questions for you, if you can share some insights or enlighten some of our viewers regarding our digital business. And I have prepared some questions for you as well. All right. Oh, just a reminder though, because somebody sent me a message again. This interview is actually not mandatory if you're running the digital business. It's just my way of sharing um journeys of my business partners, like moms, like how I'm talking to you, Ivy and Rula, right now. So I just wanted to share it through them. So it's not really mandatory. It's just my personal choice. All right. Okay. So we'll start with my. Okay. Actually, I would like you to introduce yourself and tell us a little about your background, if you don't mind. I'll start with you, Ivy.
Okay. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Magandang gabi sa lahat ng mga kaibigan natin sa Philippines watching and other parts of the world. My name is Ivy. I live in California with my husband, John. I am a working mom of three, a digital business owner, and a business mentor. I have three daughters. Actually, you'll have to excuse me because I have one of them right next to me right now who just woke up.
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, just like you, Grace.
Yeah. It's fun though.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And thank you for sharing that, Ivy. And I'll go to Rula. How about Rula? Can you share a little
Yes,
about
sure.
your background?
Hi, everyone. I want to say hi to everyone who is joining us live, and to everyone also who will watch the replay, because it's because of the time zone. I know that a lot of my friends are not going to be live right now. So, my name is Rula Eid. I live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I have been living here for the past 30 years, a long time. But time passes so fast. I know. I came here so young, actually. So I am a mom of a 13-year-old young man he started high school this year. Actually, he is
Yeah.
now in school. So I'm alone at home with the cat. So yeah, my background is actually I come from the corporate world. I work in finance and accounting, and also I started back in December as a digital entrepreneur. And that's it for now.
Well, congratulations about your son. I'm sure you're so proud.
Yeah, I am actually. He
Yeah.
is, you know, kids, they grow so fast. Just
Yeah,
take
I
your
know.
time with them, take a lot of pictures, enjoy it.
Yeah, I know. Well, you need to enjoy it while it lasts. They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you for sharing that. Actually, it's a little bit personal kind of information, but thank you for sharing that to us. Right. And I do have another question for the two of you. So, I just wanted to ask you, what made you decide to start up an online business and when did you start? So, how about for you, Rula? Can you share your insights on that?
Yes, actually, for me personally, I have several reasons, but the main ones that I can share, first of all, because like a lot of people who work also full time and in the corporate world, I have been working for like so many years. And at some point, even before finding this business, I already set my mind to find another way to leverage social media, because I see a lot of people, hundreds of thousands of people are leveraging social media to create a business for them. So I said, you know what? Before I start searching, I really believe that if other people can do it, so can I. And I really want to learn how it's done. Then decide whether or not this is like a business for me or not. So yes, exactly. So one of the reasons that I wanted is because, like I said, I worked for so long. So I decided to find a way that will help me supplement my income and eventually replace my income so I can retire way before 65. That was my number one reason.
Yeah.
But also, when we have kids, we always think about them. So I really wanted to build something that is 100% legitimate and a real business, registered business that I can transfer to my son one day. So those are my really main reasons.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Rula. And just to add on that one, like everybody has Facebook, right? Why not leverage it instead of, just doing nothing? So you'll have extra income while you're leveraging your Facebook, right?
Exactly.
All right. Thanks for sharing that. And how about for you, Ivy?
Well, for me, it was fairly similar. I wanted to find something that I could do part time that could eventually have the potential to replace my main source of income. And I wanted to be able to generate an extra source of income without sacrificing quality time with my family. Because obviously, if you get a second job, that means you would be going to that second job after your full time job, which means you would be going at night or over the weekend. And basically means your kids would grow up not knowing who you were. And my kids, in my case, would probably starve because my husband doesn't cook. But you know what I mean? So I wanted to be able to extra stream of income that would provide me with the flexibility of being able to work when I can and not when I have to. And so when I saw this business I saw the business mid last year, but I only really started in November. And after I had looked into it and did my research, I just knew that it was something that I really wanted to do.
Yeah. And actually, like, I'm not, just to add on that one, like, I'm not saying it's bad or it's, you know, I'm not discouraging people who have a part-time job or anything, but the time you're using your time to earn money, but you're missing the time that you must have put into spending with your family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, you cannot turn back time. So time is really precious, especially for kids who are growing up. So, well, I'm so proud of you for doing that and thinking about your kids, Ivy. And you have three, right? Oh my gosh, three daughters.
Daughter. So it's going to be interesting as they get older.
Yeah. And I know they'll be proud of you once they, when they see this video in time. I know they'll be proud of you.
Just add on to that, that's one of the things that I really enjoy about this business, especially because my older daughter obviously understands it more. So she sees me, she understands, it helps her understand the value of hard work a bit more because she sees me staying up late, waking up early, really working on building my business. And she asks me questions. And I feel like it's helped her develop that understanding of the importance of like really valuing something and working hard.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
I totally agree with you because my son, like, he's 13 and he totally understands the same thing because before, like at the beginning, he didn't know what I was doing. And he was questioning, how come you're working after your working hours? So when I explained to him, actually, you are really surprised. Sometimes you think that your kids are not interested or they're not paying attention, but they're so smart. He gets involved sometimes, and when we are outside, he goes, maybe you should take this picture. It's good for your business, and maybe you do this ad, and it's better to do like a video ad, and like he participates with me, which is so much fun.
Yeah. Well, that's good because like those your kids' ideas, like especially our kids, like if you think about it, they have a point when they tell you, "Mom, this is a good idea. This is what you do. This is what you do." Like it's really crazy, but they have a point.
But the other thing is that like he is so good with doing videos because sometimes he's on his iPad and they do like games, and he fixes his video sometimes. So I ask him to show me how it's done. So it's like a team effort.
Yeah, welcome to the digital world,
Yeah,
Mom.
exactly.
All right, thanks for sharing that, ladies. By the way, before I go on to my next question, I do have some shout outs. We do have some viewers. So, hi Jess,
Hi.
watching from California. Neighbors, are you guys neighbors?
Jess lives closer to San Francisco, but close enough.
Oh, okay. All right. So, good morning. And Anna, who's watching from Dubai. Hello. Say
Hi.
good evening there. Good evening, Anna. And Afel is watching from the Philippines. Good evening, Afel. Thank you for watching.
That's a worldwide business.
Yeah. And Milena. Yeah, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. And this is a friend of mine, Abby, who's watching within my city. Thank you so much for watching, Abby. Good morning.
Morning.
Um, Raz, saying hi to Ivy. Good morning.
Hi, Raz. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. And Jocelyn, who's watching from Calgary. Good morning, Jocelyn. Thank you so much for watching. All right, so we'll go on to the next question. This is actually for Ivy. So, Ivy, my question is, how did you find this opportunity and how much time did you put into it when you were starting?
So I came across an ad on Facebook, like I'm sure many of you who are watching did at one point in time. And I saw it. I just could really relate to the ad, and I didn't really do anything after having seen the ad, but it kept popping up, and I kept thinking about it, and so I was just like, I should really check this out. I feel like there was that skepticism in the beginning because obviously it's online, it's from a total stranger, and you don't know whether or not you can trust this person or the people within the business because quite frankly there are a lot of scams out there. And so I was skeptical. I took my sweet time. I probably saw it in July or August, but like I said, didn't really take action until around November. And when I finally did join the business, and did our training, I probably put about 3 to 4 hours per day of work into my business. And that's usually in the morning, usually up before everyone else. And as I'm on the treadmill or doing other things around the house, I would go through training. And at night, after the whole family would go to bed, I would stay up a bit later just to really work on stuff. I feel like setting up your business is what takes up most time as a business owner. And but now that everything is all set up and the automation has kicked in, and it's a lot easier to manage my business. I probably put 2 to 3 hours of work per day into my business.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Well, in addition to that, actually, some people, like even some of my business partners, because they work full time and they have kids as well, so they put they work on their business when their kids are sleeping or when their kids are playing. It's just probably like what you said, they put 2 to 3 hours, which is like their side hustle as well, which is really
Right.
really nice because in leveraging your social media and Facebook will have another source of income, right?
Right. And to add on to that, I guess one more thing that is really important to say is that you get to work at your own pace. So
Yeah.
just because I finish in 2 weeks doesn't mean you have to finish in 2 weeks. Some people finish in way less time than that, and others take longer because we all have our own different things that we do throughout the day, different lifestyles, responsibilities, etc. It just depends on you and how you want to work your own business.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I like for me, it take me like some people I know took them like few days or 2 weeks or so, but it took me like 2 months actually. It took me 2 months because my kids like they're still toddlers, so I still need to like consider adjustment for them, right? And do taking care of the family and the chores as well. I need to consider that. So it it was kind of a long time for me, but once I was set up, it was like boom, it was there. So yeah, thank you for sharing that, Ivy. All right, and for Rula, Well, as everybody knows, both of you are my business partners. But what I want to know is, how do you find the process of our platform and training?
Actually, for me, because like I said before, I came in already with the mindset that I really absolutely want to create a business. What the questions that were coming back to me before I found this business is that, how am I gonna start? I have zero experience in building a business online. Am I gonna get the support? Where am I gonna get the support? What if I'm stuck at somewhere? What about the technical part of the business, which I have no idea about? So those were the questions that were really the basis for me to find the right business for me. So when I found this business, what I love, one of the things actually that are very strong uh, in this business is the system. You get, when we say the system, people who have not tried it yet, they think that it's like a simple just follow the training thing. Behind it, it's a huge system in the background, that you have an amazing support team that takes care of the heavy lifting for you, that you don't have to worry about. The video based training, it's really very well structured, so people can go through. Even though we have our own amazing mentors, sometimes you can go through the whole or almost the whole training with by yourself. It's as simple as that. It's very well structured, and it tells you what you have to do, what you don't have to do, and that's it. Just follow the training. So it's a very strong system that we have. Other thing is that also the community that is so amazing. I forgot the rest of the question actually because it disappeared from the screen.
Oh, sorry, there.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, exactly. So it's really the training, but also part of this platform. It's the community that is very strong. We help and support each other, and I found that amazing also.
Yeah, it's actually really, honestly, it's mind blowing to know that there's a community that's there to support you all throughout. You have a small milestone or big milestones, like you can really feel their warmth all day. So like, you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. And because of that, because of our amazing community, I do want to have some more shout outs. Okay, to Bernice from Singapore. I think it's nighttime there. Hi, good evening. To Huyen, thank you for watching. Hello. Hi, Erlene from BC. Good morning. To Jen. Hello, Jen. And Jamini, who's watching from London. I'm not too sure what time is it there, but hello. Thank you for watching. All right. Okay, and my next question will go to Ivy. Okay, so you don't look like a mom, honestly, but being a mom, a mentor, and a digital entrepreneur, how do you manage your time and what has been the most satisfying moment so far?
Well, on top of being a mom, a mentor, and a digital entrepreneur, I work full time. So I feel like it all really boils down to being able to efficiently manage my time. And because this business provides you with flexibility to work when you can and not when you have to, it's doable. So, like I said earlier, and if you follow my page, you'll see I post a lot about working while I'm on the treadmill or working while I'm doing chores around the house. Sorry.
On Costco.
Yeah. So yeah, I lost my trail of thought. Because it's
Hello.
I get to work when I can and not when I have to, and that makes it easy to be able to wear so many different hats. And to add on to that, to those roles, now I'm also a teacher at home because my children are
Yeah.
learning, and so It can get crazy, but as long as you manage your time effectively, then it is doable 100% because of the flexibility that the business offers, and because you get to work at your own pace. As far as the most satisfying moment, I would have to say two, honestly. And I feel like the first one is just the being aware of the fact that I am able to inspire and reach out and motivate other moms and parents out there by just being me on my own page. And it's really overwhelming because I get messages from people all over the world who I didn't even know were watching, just being like, oh, your post
Yeah.
inspired me today. Thank you for sharing that you were having a tough day. Or like the other day I posted about how I clean when I'm really stressed out. And I got so many messages from people saying, oh my gosh, I do the exact same thing. And it's just little things like that make me realize that
Yeah.
in my own way, big or small, I can make an impact on other people's lives by just being me and reaching out to more people. The second thing for me would be the second most satisfying thing for me would be the fact that I've come to a realization that shortly, like even in the short span of time that I've been in this business, I have grown so much as an individual. I've learned so much. It has really pushed me to get outside of my comfort zone and do so many things that I would have done otherwise. And because everyone is so supportive and you just feel so inspired by all the success stories that you
Yeah.
see in our business, you just go for it because you're in it and you're in it to win it. And so you give 100%.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In addition to that, actually, well, I do have something to say. Well, I do say it in my most interviews, but within this business, like aside from the community and everything that you have said, I have discovered a lot of things in myself that I didn't know exist. Like I didn't know I am capable to do other things aside from my usual routine. And I didn't know I have other potential aside from what I was aware of. So the growth that I have from this business is really, really mind blowing that I didn't even know that was me. So yeah, it's totally mind blowing.
I agree. And it's
All right.
because it doesn't just stop with the training that we have in place. Every
Yeah.
week we have masterminds, and every week there's something new, there's something exciting, there's something to learn. And on top of the masterminds, we have our individual Zoom meetings and masterminds. So it's just continuous and it's just amazing.
Yeah. And in regards to what you're saying, today is Thursday. So I do want to invite everyone. We do have live webinars every Tuesday
Yeah.
and Thursday. So today it's 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. MST, and 8 p.m. EST. So you guys can log into all our websites today and check this out. But if you don't want to wait, we also can you can also message us, me, Ivy, or Rula, and we can send you a replay link. And to register, we do have Ivy's website running there down on your screen. So it's ivywilhelm.com. And Rula's website is rulameid, meid.com. And of course, my website, it's www.createbilly.com. So you can tune in tonight. It's absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything. And then you can watch the webinar and see what's the inside of this one. All right. Thank you. So for Rula, actually, I do have one question for you. Can you give us an insight on how your lifestyle has changed because of this business, and what are your most satisfying or most favorite part about the business?
Actually, one of the things that I actually think about right now, among other things that improved in me, is time management. Yes, I used to actually, up until recently, I used to work full time. So even with full time, sometimes you are obliged to work over your time, your like hourly time. So after that, we have other things to do at home. But after that, when I started my business, I noticed that even with my busy life, I can always create the time to uh, to use it learning. Because before this business, I would spend my spare time doing things that are like, I don't know. It's okay to watch Netflix or anything, but after the training, when I
Like
started,
unproductive.
I just started loving more going on social media, but just to improve myself on how I improve my business, learning few new things, catching up on masterminds. If not going like I mean joining live for the mastermind. So there's always for me. I started building something inside of me that would push me all the time to learn something new to improve my business. So it's a self growth, but also I
Yeah.
was able to manage my time. And then I realized that, when I thought in the past that I never had time for anything else, or I didn't have enough time to do anything else other than work and family. Yes, if you manage your time well and correctly, you can always create the time to improve yourself in anything else. So this is one of
Yeah.
the things that really changed in my lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you in that one, especially for us moms who have a lot of roles to fill in. It's really, really important to do that. And as well as the growth. Like, growth doesn't have any age limit. You can
That's
develop, you can grow every day throughout all ages. So, yeah, I'm so proud of you about that, Rula.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And this is actually the last question that I have for the both of you. Like, if you have any tips or advices that you can give to our viewers. I'll start with you, Ivy.
Um, I mean, I said it in one interview that I did before. Just do it. If it's something that you just can't stop thinking about, if you're curious about it, just look into it and don't just sit on it. You need to take action and look into it so you can assess whether or not it's something you want to do, and you can either move forward or move on. Because one thing, just like me, I saw it in July or August, and it took me like 3-4 months to actually finally take action. Whereas if I had done something about it immediately after finding out about the business, I would have been able to reach more people, help more people do the same thing. Um, but I feel like just sitting on it doesn't really do anything for you. Whereas if you just take 90 minutes of your time, watch the webinar, do your research. After doing your research, stop people, reach out to people, ask questions, and then make an informed decision as to whether or not it's something that you see is a fit for you and your family.
Yeah. And I think to add on that one, like I did my research too. Like I saw this business July of last year, and I only took action like October. So it took me a while because I did my research. And everybody is entitled. Everybody is have the right to do the research. So if you guys want to do the research, you could. We're not stopping you to do the research. You could do that, and you must do it because you're not committing yourself. You're not jumping into something that will just waste more of your time with your family, right? It's just something that you want to think about, and yeah, do your research and decide. So it's everybody's entitled to that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how about for you, Rula? Do you have any tips or advices that you can
Yes,
give to our
definitely.
viewers?
So for me, first of all, I would like to say that any person who saw any type of ads from you or someone else in the business and clicked on it, you clicked for a reason. When you join, when there's a live stream that's going on about this business and you were interested to watch it, you're watching it for a reason. Maybe in the background of your mind, you are interested in doing something even before you learn anything about it. So honestly, my honest advice for anyone is just, for me, what's really important is that start thinking about your goals. Start by thinking, what are your goals in this life? Do, if you find that the answer is you are 100% satisfied with the way that you're living, with the work that you're doing, with the income that you're having, this is really excellent. So we always say that this business is not for everyone, right? So but if the answer to your question about what are my goals and what are my goals for me and my family and my personal growth, if you feel that your answer is not complete and you are missing something, then this can be really the start of you learning about something else. A lot of people came into this business probably not expecting to be part of it, or be entrepreneurs, especially for people who are working as employees like me or any other people. We spend so many years working for someone else's until we
Yeah.
convince ourselves that this is what we are only good for. And especially when you are surrounded with an environment of people who are doing exactly the same thing, just working the 9 to 5. And like you said, Grace, before, you don't really realize that you have so many things that you are capable of doing until you really do them and get out of your comfort zone. Because when you get out of your comfort zone, this is really where you see a change. So for me, again, like, set your goals, take time to think about what is it that you want in life. And if you feel that you are missing things and you want to challenge yourself, start from here. Start with watching or joining us live in the workshop, because we all started from there. It's amazing. A lot of people come and they keep on asking so many questions, and we try always to redirect them to the workshop, because the workshop, it's really prepared for you guys. It's much better staying and just texting, try to extend, because it's live and it's you can watch a replay. So it's awesome. You really will learn so much about this business through the workshop that we host, like twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So start with that.
Hey, thank you so much, Rula. Well, actually, that's all the questions that I have, but we still have a few more viewers that I would like to greet. Okay. So, Christine from San Diego. Hello, thank you for watching.
Christine.
Um, Amelia from the Philippines. Hello, good evening. Thank you for watching. And Christina is a good friend of mine. Good morning, mommy. Thank you for watching. And Judy, hi, good morning. All right. Well, that's all the shout outs that I need to do. But just want to remind everyone we do have free webinar today, so you guys could tune in, register to our website, or you can add us on Facebook or simply message us, and we'll be happy to help. All right. Well, thank you so much, Mommy, for sharing your journeys and inspiring everyone. And I do know that there's a lot of people that could relate, especially moms like us that could relate to our story, and especially having a lot of roles in life and doing a digital business. Well, absolutely here to help you out, and you can message us anytime you want. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks.
Thanks, Ivy. Thanks, Rula. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.